The Sheep Counting Dream, written and illustrated by Alex Raffey. Tomorrow is your birthday, and it's coming soon, my father said as he walked into my room. Now go right to bed, you'll need all your rest. So when you wake up, you'll be at your best. But all I could think of were presents and cake. Tomorrow's so far, how long will it take? My father then said, now you have to learn. But before he could teach me, I spoke out of turn. And the clock is too slow. Is it plugged in the wall? Are the hands going backward? Are they moving at all? It was then that my father gave me some advice, the same that his father gave him once or twice. Lay your head down and start to count sheep. I'm sure before long you'll be sound asleep. With that he then kissed me and wished me good night, tucked me in snugly, and turned out the light. The night seemed to go on and on with no slumber. That's when I began to count sheep by their number. 1, I began as it leapt overhead. Then 2 followed suit, lying over the bed. Now 3 and 4 were quite strange to me, for both of them shared just one body, you see. 5 was quite different, unlike all the others. She wore a red dress that resembled my mother's. 6 was playing a wooden bassoon. 7 flew by in a hot air balloon. I then felt a rumble that rattled my bed. 8 was a rocket sheep who flew overhead. The next one swung over my bed from a vine, crashed into my dresser, and called out, I'm 9! 10 slept soundly on a hippo named Bessie. 11 was a painter whose art was quite messy. 12 danced by, singing out in soprano. 13 kept time while he played Dad's piano. 14 and 15 just came back from a trip. 16 was the captain of a small pirate ship. I won't get much sleep if these sheep don't stop soon. I don't think I can fit many more in this room. 17 ate ice cream. 18 was too full. 19 was embarrassed. He'd forgotten his wool. 20 juggled rabbits. 21 was a clown. 22 was a sheep from a tough part of town. I yelled out, enough! I need to get some sleep! Then glared at these unruly, unwelcome sheep. I buried my face in the pillow to scream. It was then that I seemed to awake from a dream. The sheep were all gone. No sound could be heard. No hopping or bouncing or outfits absurd. Just then the door opened. My father came in. Good morning, birthday girl, he said with a grin. Brought in my cake with some fancy balloons, then started to sing me some birthday girl tunes. I was glad that the sheep, as odd as they seemed, were all just a part of a sheep-counting dream. But then Father paused with an odd look in his eye, the one he would use when I told him a lie. I have just one question before we resume. Just how did my piano get into your room?